Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Aries, this is your reading. I already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. So we're really going to hop right into it. I hope everybody's having a good week. I hope everybody's feeling refreshed in any type of way. And I don't know why, I don't even remember what the name of this song is. So somebody please tell me in the comments. But, oh, I think it's Young M.A. All them haters on my body, shake them off. I don't know why that just came in my mind clear as day. So maybe y'all feel like y'all got some haters y'all got to shake off y'all back. But my other pre-intuition thing for you guys reading was the number 3, but I keep seeing like children. So somebody could have 3 children or somebody could have a 3rd child on the way. So if you are pregnant, congratulations. And I'm very excited for you to add the addition to your family. Yeah, but somebody's birthday could also be the 3rd as well. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys a 3-card pull, what you need to stop doing, what you need to focus on, and what will bring you more peace for the remainder of this month. And yeah, then maybe I think we're going to dive into what's in the news, and then we'll build off of that with the tarot as well. And we will conclude your reading with the intuition deck. Y'all already know we love the intuition decks. We love to see the raw and the realness that comes out from the top of my brain. So yeah. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well if you are new here so you don't miss your next video. And if you ever want to book a personal with me, I said the DM for that. The link for that is in my bio, and you can DM me on Instagram. But yeah, channeling the energy of Aries. What do they need to stop doing that's hindering their growth? What does Aries need to stop doing that's hindering their growth? What does Aries need to stop doing? Strength in the reverse. Very interesting. Okay, so this is a huge indicator to stop being impatient. When you wait and just let things naturally flow to you, everything has a better outcome. Anything that is forced is because your lack of patience. And most of the times when we force things, it doesn't always have the best outcome. Also, the strength in the reverse is somebody that doesn't have the willpower to say no. So if you're always telling somebody yes, you're always, you're never compromising for anybody. I feel like you have a hard time literally just saying that simple 2-letter word, no, or I really can't do this today, or it's just not the time. No, today's not a good day. I can't do tomorrow. I can't do this weekend, whatever the case may be. I just feel like a lot of you guys, even when it comes to like money or just your possessions, can I use this, or do you got 5, or can I get this, or can I get that? I feel like a lot of you guys have a hard time saying no. And that will hinder your growth in some type of way, because that's going to make you a people pleaser, and we don't want to be that, right? And let's see, what does Aries need to focus on? What does Aries need to focus on? But also, if you know you need to practice patience, like you get riled up really quickly, or you be like, okay, well, forget this, I'm just going to go and do this. That actually like does something to your character. It like riles you up when you don't really need to be. So please keep that in mind. Focus needs to lie on the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Maybe you guys need to get back in your feet and repair and heal yourselves in some type of way. Focus on that, because I feel like a lot of you guys are so used to walking on eggshells or always feeling like you're struggling to get to a specific goal. And I feel like this also with the strength in the reverse coming out. Maybe that's why you can't get to your goals, because you're either very, very impatient, and then you end up doing something before it's like you go into something you didn't really want because you didn't have the patience to wait for what you really wanted. And then you end up being like, wow, now I'm stuck in this situation, or I'm in a spot where I feel like I'm not really fully comfortable, or this is really more of a struggle than I thought, or yeah, like I said, or if you have an issue always telling people no, now you're kind of like down and out on yourself, because the 5 of Pentacles is a need for something, poverty, needing assistance. Like you could feel like now you need help. Now your pockets is low. Like I always give the phrase or metaphor, whatever you would like to call it. I always say, if you keep giving crumbs off of your loaf, by the time you look down, you're not going to have any bread left. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like your focus needs to lie on getting yourself back on your feet, really doing that healing, really feeling like you're not going to get, and this is also what I'm picking up, because this is also feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned type of card. You're not going to, the right people aren't going to abandon you just because you tell them no. They're going to understand, okay, Aries can't do it today, that's fine. Like, it's not going to make the whole world hate you. And I feel like maybe that's why you just have a good heart. I feel like I really do. And maybe you're feeling like, wow, I'm always there for people who need me, but who's here for me when I need them? And it's always a struggle for me to say no to these people. But now I'm in need of assistance. I'm in need of help. So maybe there's a need to get your bills back together. Maybe there's a need to take care of yourself. There could be a need of recovery. The Five of Pentacles is literally about, like, Pentacles are about the physical body as well. So maybe you guys do need to literally recover. Maybe there's a need to go to a hospital. Maybe you need to go to a Med Express, get a little checkup, like make a doctor's appointment, do something, because you could have been struggling with something. What will bring Aries more peace? Yeah, y'all, let's move on. I'm sorry, that did stump me for a second, because I feel like a lot of you guys, there could have been something that you literally struggled with, and now you're trying to get over it, and that's where your focus needs to be, healing from whatever you were struggling with. And I'm talking health-wise, not even financially. For Aries, what will bring Aries more peace? What will calm their mind for the remainder of this month? What will bring their body and more peace? What will bring their mind and mental at more peace? The Knight of Cups, it's so funny this came out. It was at the bottom of the deck, and I was trying to, like, I mean, I wasn't thinking about getting it. It was just underlying energy. But what will bring you more peace is literally following your dreams. This is, sure, the Knight of Cups is like romantic offers, romantic gestures. But at the same time, when this is something that's for yourself, I feel like this is you being realistic with yourself and following your dreams and your heart desires. What do you want in life? Like, literally, truly ask yourself, what do you desire in life? And if it is a person, if you feel like more peace is going to be brought to you after you finally, like, spill your romance, and like, oh my gosh, this is my feelings, I'm really opening up to you, I'm really being vulnerable with you in this moment, and on top of that, I want to do something sweet for you that I know you would like. If you feel like that's going to bring you more peace after you do it, even if the person, I mean, I hope they reciprocate the same energy. But even if the person is like, no, I kind of just want to be friends, whatever the case may be. And this could also be that impatience energy. You could have been like boiling up to like do something sweet for somebody for some time. And it's like racking your brain. And like, yeah, it really could be messing with your mental. Maybe that's why you don't have no peace right now. Or that's the area of peace in your life that's disrupted. Because it's like, oh my God, I don't know why I keep waiting so long. Like, but now you're getting impatient and you might just want to go for it. So if that is the scenario for some of you guys, like I said, even if they just want to be friends, I feel like you're going to be at so much more peace just at the sheer fact that you did it, that you got it out the way. At least you told this person how you feel. And do not, my biggest advice is like, some people do that and then they don't handle rejection well. So I feel like, in the words of Lil Wayne, prepare for the worst, but still, no, wait. Prepare for the worst, but still praying for the best. Yeah, prepare for the worst, but I'm still praying for the best. So yeah, like this person could be all for it. But if they're not, I feel like I need you to, like I said, go in there being prepared. Like this person might really say no. And when they end up saying yeah, they're going to shock you. But like I said, for those of you that don't have anybody that you're going towards right now and your mind isn't like, damn, I need to hurry up and do this, I need to hurry up and get to this point. It's not even that. It's just the fact that it's like life is chess, not checkers. And it's really time to start following your dreams and pouring back into yourself. This could be self-love. You could be buying yourself shit. Like you could be like, okay, what am I going to do in my life now that is going to make me feel special for me? You know, I'm about to go buy myself some flowers. In the words of Miley Cyrus, I could buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Okay, just period. What else does Aries need to know? See here. Channeling my Aries collective ancestors. What do they need to know? See here at this time for Aries. Gemini just got this fed up card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. It could be an Aquarius or it could be a Libra, okay? What else? All right, that's all we're going to take. Oh, well, we already have fed up, so we could just keep that out. Frustrated, not having it. All right, y'all, we're getting to a lot of red. We're getting to a lot of red already. And if you've been watching my channel for some time, you already know what I'm about to say. This is looking like a lot of things connected to your root chakra. Yeah, your values, your beliefs, your discipline, how you were raised, what you came up knowing, what you came up seeing, okay? Also what you were taught and how that's carried with you into your adulthood. So we also have chained here, codependency, unhealthy attachment, way down. This could either be you or this person. We're going to dive further with the tarot, but if you know you have some type of codependency problem or unhealthy attachment, it could be something that stems from your childhood. Like when you were in your childhood, you could have always, I mean, you're a child, you should always have an adult there, but I'm just saying, I feel like there could have always been some type of crutch to your parent, or maybe even possibly a sibling. Like anytime something happened, even if it was supposed to be an independent moment, you needed to have like that other person there. I'm getting heavy sibling energy. A lot of you guys could have had a sibling that you were like attached to at the hip. It's like, I don't even want to leave if I'm not with my sister. I don't even want to leave if I'm not with my brother. But at the same time, I feel like your sibling was even starting to notice you do have to do certain things without me. Like you have to have your friend group sometimes, and I have to have mine too, you know? So there's also that. We have squad here. Reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. I love this card, and I think it's so cute because it's the diversity of it. You guys know I always look into the depth of things, and this is a pig and a seagull, okay? Is that a seagull or is that something else? I don't know, whatever. Moral of the story is it's a pig and a bird. These are two completely different animals on completely different lands. One is in the air and in the water, and then the other one is usually on the farm. But in this case, they are in the water as well. But I just feel like it's showing me that your soul tribe or this group of people that could be potentially coming into your life, I feel like it's a very diverse group. One person could have green hair. The other person could have a whole bunch of piercings. The other person could be like the most nice person you ever met, and all they want to do is like make Asian food. It's like their biggest thing, their best quality. You know, I just feel like everybody has their own thing, you know? So I love that. Oh, and the meaning of this card, it is the diversity. It's showing me that two people that are polar opposites can be very, very good friends. We have the blues here, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. And then, one of my favorite cards, light bulb moment, sudden realizations. It's kind of like having an epiphany. Something just clicks for you instantly in that moment. And it's like everything in your body just wake up. This is how I'm about to move now. This is what I'm about to do now. Okay. What's fed up for Aries? Over it, not having it, frustrated. You want to know something? Every time I use this deck again, I realize something different about the cards. And I feel like this is going to hit strongly for someone. So please let me know in the comments if it resonates for you. And buckle your seatbelt for what I'm about to say. There is like 3, if you look, it may look like 2 to some of you, but to me, I see 3 just because of the little fadedness in the middle. This looks like 3 phases of frustration, okay? Which is also leading me to think like somebody could have multiple ways or multiple moments of when they get frustrated, and each one is like a different reaction. It's like the first time you could be really, really freaking out. The second time you could just be crying. And the third time it could just literally be that mental distress, that scared, that harboring this like energy inside of you that's like, oh my gosh, am I about to get abandoned? Because we do have that codependency here, okay? So let's really keep that in mind. And if somebody feels like that specifically, like it literally comes in phases, or it literally comes in stages. Like Monday I might be like this, Tuesday I might be like this, and then Wednesday it might be like this. A lot of you guys may have you or this person, please flip the roles, do how it resonates for you, but you or this person could literally have like multiple phases, and this doesn't even have to be in a matter of days. I'm not trying to say anybody has MPD or anything like that, but I feel like somebody is constantly finding new things to get frustrated over, or it's just the sheer fact that somebody's so fed up and they don't know how to release it, so it ends up coming out all after being bottled up for so long. What's fed up? What's fed up over and not having it frustrated for Aries? What's fed up? Who's fed up? Six of Cups. I'm going to be honest, and I knew from the moment I was talking about it, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is you. And I say this because you could be fed up either with a family member, A. B, you could be fed up with the fact that you're having so much memories, like literally overthinking something. And this could be in regards to feelings that you have for somebody, or just the fact that you're having such an overload of memories right now. It actually has you frustrated, either because you feel like you wasted your energy, you feel like you wasted your time, you're actually missing somebody, and you know you two aren't getting back together, or you're not going to see them again. So there's that frustration with that as well. For those of you that lost somebody, my condolences, because I'm also picking up on that. Maybe a lot of you guys are like really like frustrated because somebody isn't coming back and you miss them so bad. It doesn't matter how many memories you have, how much you go through this nostalgia down memory lane of thinking of this person. They've passed. So it has you in this, it's grieving for some of you. What else is this fed up energy? Wow, that just came on like really, really strong. And I'm also getting like some type of like choked up energy. I'm feeling something heavy on my chest. So I don't know. Somebody could have passed from something that happened in the chest region, in the heart region. Also something within somebody's throat. Somebody could have passed away from a fire. You know how there's a lot of smoke and somebody gets like choked up and they can't speak. Wow, this just got so heavy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What else was fed up? What else was fed up? Three of Wands. A lot of you guys could be moving away from your family at this time, or you could be looking as to where you're going to move, because there could be some type of bad family dynamic here. And I feel like you could really just be spazzing out. You're like, I'm just frustrated. I'm over it. I don't care how many memories I got with y'all. I don't care how close knit of a family we are. I'm looking ahead. I'm looking elsewhere. I'm searching like, where am I going to move from here? Where am I going to go from here? A lot of you guys may just want to take a personal trip for you and just figure out like, I need to clear my head, but I also need to be away to do that because I'm just over it. A lot of you guys could have walked away from a person because all they did was talk about their past, or they were so much living in the past or thinking about the past. What else was the Three of Wands? Oh, wow. Nine of Wands, Five of Wands in the reverse. Heavy fire sign energy. You could have been dealing with another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Excuse me. Yeah, Five of Wands in the reverse. Everything is settled now. Like the dust has cleared, the smoke has cleared. Somebody doesn't want to fight anymore. Somebody doesn't want... That really could be your energy. You don't want the animosity. That's why you're already fed up. You don't want to keep going back and forth, okay? And then the Nine of Wands here is showing me this was a persistent thing. That's what I'm saying. It happened Monday. It happened Tuesday. It happened Wednesday. I already knew what I was talking about before this card even came out. Nine of Wands is like persistence. Like I keep trying and I keep going. I keep persevering and I'm not going to give up. I'm on my way to giving up, but I'm not going to give up. But I feel like with that Three of Wands energy, a lot of you guys... I don't even think it's giving up. I think it's well-deserved to walk away. Don't always beat yourself up in a sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I've tried so much. I'm on my last straw. That's what this card is. That's what the Nine of Wands is. I'm on my last straw. 9 plus the 3, somebody's birthday could be the 12th, okay? But just know, like, yeah, you need to move on and take the direction in your life that's best for you. I feel like, yeah, you're not giving up. And you, if you're in this Three of Wands energy, you already been looking up places to move, or you've already been about to book your trip to travel just so you can clear your head. That's not you really giving up. That's not you feeling like, okay, this was my last straw to make a decision to do something that's better for my life, or move on from people that just keep frustrating me and disappointing me over and over again. I don't care. And the Five of Wands in the reverse here, you've already argued with this person. You've already fought with these people, if it is multiple family members. Which chained? Codependency, unhealthy attachment. Which chained? The letter C could be significant. Knight of Wands. Aw, of course it fell. Hold on, guys. Knight of Wands here. Sagittarius energy. Your energy. Because this is still coming out in the upright. So let me see. What else with the Knight of Wands? For some of you guys, this fire sign, there could be a fire sign that's very, very codependent on you. And somebody is very bold and fearless in how they express that. So somebody could be like, I don't care. Like, I need you. Like, I have to be with you, or I can't. Queen of Cups here. It's showing me that you're very, very emotional towards this person. And I feel like, I don't want to say you allow the codependency, but you're such the type of person to care about other people's feelings first. And it's like, if I say this, I know it's going to make them feel bad. So I don't want to say it. So my biggest thing for this coming out paired together like this, if there is somebody in your life like this, don't be so empathetic and wearing your heart on your sleeve so much that you allow them to be so codependent on your energy, because that is an energy vampire. Somebody will suck the life out of you if you really let them. And it may start off really sweet and really cute, but that codependency, that unhealthy attachment, you ain't gonna be able to walk out the door with this person without this person being connected to your hip. You're going to work, they're sitting in the parking lot waiting for you to punch out. Like, yeah, codependency can really get that bad. And I feel like you being so sweet, you may not realize it. And like I said, if you're single right now, you're not involved with anybody, or there just isn't anybody lingering in your energy, this is definitely you being fearless and caring about yourself more, to be like, I can't keep being codependent on my family. Like, the attachment that I have to them is very, very unhealthy, regardless of how much they've been there for me in the past, or just the sheer fact that, like, so much of the things they do has me feeling burdened, has me feeling weighed down, and they don't care. They just expect me to keep doing whatever I'm doing, or it don't matter how many fights we have, they'll be able to keep going. You know, I feel like you could have family members that really make you feel like low in some type of way, but you're caring enough about yourself now to be fearless and bold and take that leap. So that's why I do feel like a lot of you guys are moving elsewhere. And that even if this isn't like, oh, you're moving to a whole different state, I feel like a lot of you guys are moving out your family's house, or you're moving away from them. What else with the change? Last card for codependency before we move on. What else for change, codependency? 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're going to feel victorious when you walk away from these people, or this person, whatever the case may be. Also, I feel like this is you really accomplishing more in your life as well. And then that makes you feel like, okay, I'm not so codependent on these people because I'm accomplishing things alone now. I care about myself more, you know? Yeah. And if you removed a fire sign, this is for the other people, the other half of the Aries of the collective. If you removed a fire sign from your life, and you knew that everything was going to come out better for you, or you just took the chance, you just took the risk, like no matter how much you cared, no matter how much you empathized with them, or how much they felt like they needed you, I feel like when you did finally let them go, or when you do finally let them go, for those of you that haven't, because I'm already seeing somebody's hand is like holding somebody's hand, like not trying to let them walk out the door. Like, I feel like somebody's about to leave, they have their hand on the fucking doorknob, on the handle, but the other person is like, no, like, you don't have to leave. So it's like you're still allowing them. It's like you want them to be independent, but soon as they show you they're about to, you want them to come back. So for those of you that haven't released yet, it's going to come out a lot more successful than what you think, and you're going to feel like, wow, like I really did take the reins, I really did take charge within choosing how I care. Because you can always care, but you just gonna choose how you do it, and how much you let a person in, period. What squad reconciliation for Aries, soul tribe, close friends? Oh, are you guys making back up with your bestie? What squad? Because I'm telling you, the retrograde this month, I feel like it ate a lot of people up, like, and I mean relationships. Like, I feel like a lot of people was going back and forth. There was a lot of tension. A lot of people were parting ways. A lot of people were having petty arguments, but they got overly intense just because the heat and the energy surrounding the retrograde and the moons. So, what squad? Oh, I think Spirit just wants me to keep bending down, like, no matter what. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You could have like an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that wants to reconcile with you because somebody is recovering now. Somebody wants to heal the relationship. Yeah, that's that reconciliation vibes. What else was squad? Yeah, I was not letting that one fall, y'all. Yeah, the Tower moment. Wow, the Tower in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could have went to jail and they need some type of assistance. Maybe somebody's about to be calling you. You're going to be hearing, can you accept the collect call for... Aries, it's not funny, especially if you guys were close, but at the same time, a couple of y'all might laugh. And I literally say this because you're like, oh, you're calling to be cool with me now because you need some type of help because you're in jail. Or somebody is going, even if it's not jail, somebody is going through their own life shift. And please remember the tower card, it could go best of both worlds. Hannah Montana shit, okay? And I say this because y'all already know the Tower card, it's meant to make you or break you. You could have a huge, is that a piece of hair? sorry. You can have a huge good thing happen in your life that shifts your life in the craziest way, like having a baby, for example. Like that is a huge major life shift, but that's not a negative one. But the Tower card can also be something negative. It can be a disaster. It could be something that makes you feel like, wow, my life is really crumbling and now I have to pick it back up and start over from the ground up. Okay, so somebody either wants to reconcile because that's what they're going through, a bad life shift, because this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, they need help. They're already going through the recovery. Somebody's picking themselves back up off the ground after whatever done happened to them. So somebody could have went to jail, now they got out and they don't got no money. They're falling to pieces. Somebody could have went through some type of very traumatic thing that happened in their life and now they're recovering from it. But like I said, this could be their codependent energy. That could still be them in this Knight of Wands, like rushing back in to reconcile now because they need help. For those of you, I feel like y'all already know who I'm talking about. There's a specific person that you're already thinking about in your mind and you're like, yeah, they always hit me up when they need something, or that seems like the type of thing they would do. They only want to reconcile because now they're going through some shit. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys, I get very familiar energy. And the fact that this has squad, whatever the case may be, I don't know. Maybe this is somebody you really knew for a long time. And like I said, all this red hair connected to your root chakra, this could be somebody you know from your childhood. Like I said, we've been rocking since the sandbox. Okay? And I do love you, but it's like you only want to be cool now because you need help. Or it's because you're going through this recovery phase, whatever the case may be. And you're like, wow, like I just been like really messed up, but I really do want to be cool again. I am getting better. I am healing myself. I am in recovery. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to say this person is automatically coming like trying to get a meal ticket out of you. Okay. But for some of you, very strong energy of that. But for others of you, I just feel like somebody really is finally recovering. They're really healing. So if they got out of jail, they're doing a lot better now. Maybe they even got a job. If somebody was like literally mentally or physically ill, or if somebody was on some type of substance and they had a Tower moment where they had no choice but to either get 302, go to that rehab, like some type of shift, you know what I mean? But now they're recovering. Now they want to be friends again because they're healing, they're bettering themselves, they're sober, you know what I mean? So for a lot of you, please take that how it resonates. But yeah, what's the blues? Knight of Swords. Gemini energy. Some of you guys can have Gemini in your chart. What else with the Knight of Swords? Very, very bold in your approach. Wow. Okay. King of Cups in the reverse. Finally. And we have a Scorpio here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, heavy Scorpio energy. I feel like somebody's really scared to come in and approach you and say something to you, but something's been weighing on their mind. And I feel like they're going through the blues without being able to tell you. So somebody might as well speak up. What else with this King of Cups in the reverse? But you want to know something? Please keep in mind, the King of Cups in the reverse coming out with the Knight of Swords. Somebody may see that you're in distress and they want to come and try to manipulate that because they're seeing that you're at a vulnerable point. Okay, they already see that your mental isn't in the best state right now. So somebody could be trying to rush in and take advantage of that. So for those of you that know that storyline is for you, be like, yeah, because this is what they have a tendency to do. Roll with that. Okay. The next thing I'm getting, you could have a very, very manipulative person. Okay. They're going through the blues without you. They're scared to. I feel like maybe somebody isn't even used to whatever they're about to do. Maybe somebody is really planning and being strategical of how they could seem like they really care about your feelings, come in, manipulate them. But it's a tactic. They want something. So what is this? What do you want so bad? And I feel like this could be really weighing on their mind so much because it's like, I don't even usually do this for real, but I have to spin the bin back to Aries because either I need something or I have to manipulate their feelings for my motive because something's been on my mind. And I feel like if I don't do this or I don't say this and rush in and say this, it's just not going to make sense. But the King of Cups in reverse is somebody that's cruel. They don't care about how something is going to make another person feel. So somebody could be rushing in to tell you something by the end of this month, and it could come off like really cold-hearted. It could come off really bold. But yeah, I feel like it's coming from the emotions of somebody's scared. Okay, somebody could either be thinking they're going to lose you and they're coming in scared, so they're about to manipulate your feelings. Like, I'm telling you, if you don't go back with me now, you're never going to talk to me again. Like, you're really going to lose me forever. So you might as well just, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is fear. It's crazy because when the King of Cups usually comes out, I'm usually ready to be like, wow, somebody's really being so cold-hearted. They're being so bitter to you right now. They're kind of just giving the cold shoulder. I'd be ready to just like pounce on them. But I've never seen somebody, because this is a person that's very, very sweet to you. They've always been like the shoulder to cry on. They've always wooed how they feel about you. This is a person that gives you reassurance. Like, you're never going to feel like any doubt when it comes to how this person feels about you. So the fact that they have started showing a different side of them, you could be in the mental distress, but I don't know. I feel like this person is operating off of fear, and now they feel like they have to come back in and give a little manipulation tactic just in order to win you over. And that is something that they're not even like. This person isn't even like that for real. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of you guys could even be saying that in your brain. Like, you're not even like that. You can even read the text or hear them on the phone and be like, what are you talking about? Like, are you saying this because you're afraid that you're going to lose me? Or are you saying this because you're trying to manipulate a situation because something has been weighing on your mind and now you're coming to take it out on me? What's light bulb moment? Yeah, we're moving on. What's light bulb moment? Just know somebody's doing something out of fear, or somebody's doing something out of something that's been weighing on their mind. Like, your own personal thoughts are really taking over. Yeah. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You or this person is really realizing like how stuck someone is. It's like, wow, like, you're so stuck on Aries for what? There's a lot of emotional stagnation here, and I feel like somebody's feeling it overwhelmingly. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's so stuck on you. They cannot get over you no matter what. That's why they're in their brain so much, wrecking their fucking mind about what they're going to say, how they're going to approach you, but they're coming in bold. They're coming in hot and heavy. They don't care no more. Yeah, they don't care. What's that? Ace of Cups in the reverse. But also, this light bulb epiphany moment is also somebody really having a wake-up call of how much they're not over you, how much they're still stuck on you, the strong amount of feelings that they have for you. Imagine you taking, it's a hot summer day, the fruit roll up been sitting on your back porch for 2 hours. You pick it up and you do. Has anybody else ever used to roll a fruit roll up like around their thumb and like eat it like that? We used to do that as kids. I don't know if anybody else has. I don't know why I'm having this memory right now. Okay. But just imagine you take that hot, sticky fruit roll up and roll it all around your thumb. And then you realize as you're eating it, like, wow, I didn't realize it was going to be this sticky or this hard or this messy to get off. That's how this person feel. They didn't realize they were going to like you so strongly. They didn't realize that they were going to feel like they're the fruit roll up rolled around your thumb. Do you get it? They didn't expect to be so stuck on you. And now they're having this light bulb moment like, damn, like, I really do care about Aries a lot more than what I thought. What the fuck? What else is the Ace of Cups? Ooh. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's having an epiphany now, either because they've shared their self with a lot of people since you two have been apart. This is giving me somebody that you've either been in no contact with or you've just been apart for a little bit of time or whatever the case may be. I feel like, yeah. Or the Six of Pentacles is also the fact that somebody feels like you owe them in a way. That's why this manipulation is coming out. Somebody can feel like you owe them money or you owe them your body. Because like I said, please remember, Pentacles is connected to the physical body. So yeah, that manipulation could be them coming in because they want to partake in activities again, just period. Also, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person still doesn't want you to share yourself with anybody else. They don't want you to give anybody else your energy, your time, your money, your body, none of that. And I feel like that's another reason why the light bulb moment is hitting so hard, because if you don't want your person to ever, whoever you like, if you're like, okay, I don't want you to be with anybody else, and I'm to the point, I don't want to be with nobody else either. Yeah, you should have just like stated that. You shouldn't have started acting weird or starting being cold out the blue or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's both energies. That's not even a scenario thing. Somebody feels like you owe them just in some type of way, shape, or form, just period, and somebody doesn't want to share you with anybody else. And it's hitting them a lot harder than what they thought, just period. But my biggest thing is, the only thing about the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, you don't owe this person shit. If you don't want to go with them, or you don't want to be with them again, you don't want to reconcile again, you don't want to accept whatever words they come in and express to you, you don't have to. You're your own independent person. What else with the Six of Pentacles? What's the advice for this overall reading? Yeah, let's get an advice card. You have no major arcanas out here, which kind of has me like, okay, what's going on? We need a breakthrough moment, Spirit. What's happening? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, but in the reverse. Yeah, somebody really like has a lack of direction. I also feel like somebody feels like there is a chance that the door is still open, that they can be able to turn this situation around. Okay. Yeah, and Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is like really, really bad luck. I feel like this person always has a hard time like in their life in general. It doesn't even have anything to do with you. I just feel like the table is always turning for them no matter what. And that's another reason why they're always coming back in needing help. That's what I'm saying. Wow. Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. The number 11 could be somebody's birthday, or it could be significant. Yeah, we got the number 11 twice, because we have the Five of Wands and Six of Wands as well. What else with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Yeah, somebody feels like the cycle between y'all isn't over yet. Something isn't complete. Something isn't done. Y'all haven't had y'all. Somebody's also looking for closure. That's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing somebody could be coming in to express. Yeah, Aries, you didn't give me no closure. How are we going to wrap this up? You got to meet me tonight in person at 7 o'clock. And we always know how that goes. But no, honestly, y'all, I feel like a lot of people always be like, oh, we need to meet up in person. We need to end this in person. And they know damn well that's where the manipulation tactic comes in again, because they don't want you sharing your body with anybody else. They already feel like you low-key owe them some, probably for the last argument. I feel like somebody's genuinely trying to have makeup sex. I'm not even going to lie. And also the fact that they're having this epiphany moment that it's like, damn, like Aries could really go out and get anybody that they want. I don't want to share them with nobody else. Let me hurry up and rush in and being this Knight of Swords energy and be bold with what I got to say, because I didn't get no closure from this, and I don't want it to end. It's not time for our cycle to end yet. Any advice, Spirit? Any advice? And for those of you that do have children with this person, they probably trying to make the third baby. For some of you guys, your child can be 11. Oh my gosh, finally. Spirit knew what I was looking for. The Chariot, period. Yeah, a lot of you guys are in this confident, thriving energy. You're very, very ambitious. I feel like you're checking every goal off your checklist. And I feel like you're really a boss type of individual. This person also sees that. That's another reason why they're trying to rush back in so fast, because they see you done got on your chariot and you're headed up the road. You're already in that Three of Wands energy. A lot of you guys literally could be physically moving. And that's another person why somebody's trying to hurry up and catch you before you dip. Just period. Yeah. I love that the Chariot is your overall advice. It's kind of keep going. Keep going, keep having that confidence, keep accomplishing your goals, never giving up on yourself. And this is my don't talk about it, be about it card. This is my actions are showing a lot more than my words ever have. And everybody in your life is seeing that. Let's see for Aries. What do they need to know, see here? What does Aries need to know, see here from the intuition deck? Let's give them a good 3-4 solid. Last shuffle. Yep. Okay. That was nice. First card out, no, it's actually this one. Look into your ancestry. You'll unlock something. Yeah, y'all dive into that family tree. Like, really see who your ancestors are. See where you came from. See what your background is, what your bloodline is. See what everyone practiced. See what everyone was into, where they came from, okay? Brain health, heart health, tests are in progress. Okay, so some of you guys may have went to the hospital soon, or like I said, this energy up here, this Five of Pentacles energy, whoever this friend of yours is, okay, that went through some type of tower moment in their life, somebody could have been having like tests done, because that's what I'm saying. It could have literally been something with their health. Somebody could have been addicted to a substance, or something could have happened to them where they had to actually be in recovery. That's what I'm saying. So if it's not you, it's definitely your friend. A fire sign has a crush on you. Like I said, this is another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We did have a lot of wands coming out in the reading. There's always drama with this person. Yeah, that King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I feel like we've already seen that, especially if they always have moments where they randomly want to get cold and pull back their feelings, and then they want to come in and manipulate to get back in because they're like, we're not done. And then we have an air sign has a crush on you. Okay. You got people just crushing on you left and right, Aries. And that's another thing. I just told you that. This person, that's the biggest thing. They know you can get other people. And they actually know specific people that actually do like you, that actually do have interest in you. And they knew soon as they fumbled or soon as they fucked up with you, they're like, damn, I got to manipulate my way back in. Because I think this time Aries might really be done with me. And I don't want this cycle to end. And I already know this Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius like them. And I already know this other Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius like them. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody literally already knows the people that probably like you or have a crush on you. Whether it's they've seen them in person or they've seen them on social media. Like, this person always like your post. I know they like you. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's rushing in because they're about to lose you, period. It's just like time is up. And time is up. Karmic twin flame. Yeah. This person probably is your karmic twin flame. You guys were meant to teach each other a lesson. You do have a lot in common because, yeah, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is a divine couple. That's what I'm saying. You guys do have a lot in common. You do empathize with each other a lot. And I feel like you probably show up a lot for your friends and family in your life. And so do they. Like I said, it's that empathizing energy. But both of you guys know how to be cold and bitter and turn your feelings off when you don't want to. So yeah, that's heavy twin flame energy. And if you're not into titles, if you're not into labels, that's fine. But just know when somebody's a karmic in your life, you guys are meant to teach each other a lesson. And that doesn't mean this is going to be your forever person. That doesn't mean that it's going to work out. That doesn't mean that you guys are going to have all the luck in the world in the relationship just because you guys are so much alike. Sometimes people do make it with their karmic because it's like we both learn the lesson from each other and we heal from it and grow together. Like, oh, we said we weren't going to be like this anymore. So we really did transform and change that. But some people, it's usually the reason why karmic relationships never work is because it's always one person doing the work and the other person keeps making the same mistakes. And the person that's doing the work, they end up being in this Chariot energy, okay? They end up being in this Three of Wands energy looking ahead to the future because it's like, all right, you're never changing. You're still not learning to, the lessons of what you did last week or hell, what you even did last month. You're not learning. There's no evolvement here. And if we're not growing in our relationship, we're decaying. So yeah, this relationship is dying off. And I'm not going to keep doing that to myself. Just period. So Aries, I love y'all. This was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, for real, go hit that like button right now. Don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it the next day. Don't get your degree tomorrow. Do it today. Yeah, and please let me know what parts hit for you most in the comments. I love feedback. I love being responsive. So please let me know. And if you ever want to book a personal, please feel free to do that. We have a special angel card number 7 reading. Everybody's been getting the 7 card spread lately. So I have $7 readings for 7 minutes with me. Yeah, spend your time with me. Literally, and you can't beat that. It's $7. It's not even a whole 10. You get 2 questions and it's 7 minutes, just period. So yeah, find that link in my bio and DM me on Instagram. I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye.